guys. Wild and right. I'm going to sit down here. Ooh, this floor is cold. Wintertime in the Midwest. Okay, so what are we going to do today? As you can see, we got some foam here. Picked it up at a regular hardware store. This foam looks a little bit different. So we get the nice smooth side, right? This side I walked all over. I walked on it, I jumped on it, I put little divots in there, and that is to give it a unique, dynamic characteristic, because this foam is actually going to be the background of the polydarium. Alright, so let me show you what we're going to do. What we're going to do is first we're going to take our silicone, we got our gloves, I'm going to try this, so I walked all over this and I put all these little divots, and I don't want this nice flat smooth, I kind of want waves and divots and things like that, give a little characteristic for the actual background. What we're going to do is we're going to squirt the silicone all over this, we're going to smear it all around, okay? And then from there we're going to go ahead and put the jungle mix on there and press it in really good. And we're going to let that sit overnight, and that will probably be the first initial coating for the background. Afterwards, once it cures, then we'll go a little bit more in depth on things on that. And okay, so always make sure you put on a pair of gloves. This stuff is really nasty and dirty, but if you do have some young kids or something, this would be a fun exercise for them. I'll put that in there. Just squirt that water around. I don't actually know how much this will actually take. I'm going to try to see if I can do it with one tube. Okay. Smooth that all down to the edges. Silicone is, you want to get 100% waterproof. Make sure you get the one that's level 1, I think it's what it's called. Anyways, it's aquarium safe. Drag some lines through here because this stuff is really thick on these other ones. And just give it some thickness. So, if you put it on real thick and you drag your lines through it, you kind of get a more textured background, as you can kind of see the lines coming through there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cure overnight, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to put a second coat on, do this all over again, press it down in there, just because I want to build up some really good thickness to it. Alright, so that's how you do the background for your holodarium. Use some foam board and so a jumbo floor mix and some cocoa mix. Alright guys, don't forget, like and subscribe.